Hey guys, so in this video, I want to talk about why every single one of you who are in UK to either study or to work should apply for a UK provisional license. Now, I have lived in the UK from 2016 till 2024 and I had to carry my BRP with me all the time to show it as a proof of ID, even if I'm purchasing something, even if I'm going to a club, if I'm going to a pub. I had to keep it with me every single time. Now, UK government have moved from BRP to e-visas. So as an international student or a worker in the UK, you do not have any form of physical ID with you in the UK. Now I came across this topic because I saw on Reddit that people were questioning what ID to carry with them because there's no BRP anymore. And there were a couple of suggestions. Some were saying people who already have a BRP which is expired, they can still carry it and it can still be used to show that you're over 18. However, it's very risky. If someone checks the expire date, they can easily reject that ID. There are other suggestions there as well. You can apply for a card with the past sticker on it. It is issued by Citizen Card and Post Office. But again, if you go to Reddit, you'll see that couple of bartenders say that their place does not accept Citizen Card. And you can obviously show some form of ID from your home country. And I have personally seen the EU ID works really well. But any other ID from any other country is usually rejected because the staff is not really familiar with that form of ID and it can easily be a fake one. So the best scenario for most of the people, they're left with their passport, and carrying your passport everywhere to show as a proof of ID, of course, is very risky. Now, this one form of ID, this provisional license, is such a bulletproof, like it is 110% the best form of ID you can carry, because you can find a lot of argument about Citizen Card or Post Office Pass Card and even your home ID or even expired BRP, but you cannot tell me one single drawback of having a physical UK provisional license. It is cheap, it's only £34 if you apply online. It is valid for 10 years. It is accepted everywhere. Your address is on it, so you can use it as an address proof. And if you lose it, it's only £20 to renew. Now again, you can obviously apply for Citizen Card for £15 something, and you can try risk it with your home country's ID. But imagine you're with your friends. It's a nice night out. You're going someplace and bouncers is checking everyone's ID. They let the British people in because they're carrying their provisional license or some other form of ID. But they stopped you because you had that Citizen Card. Now, obviously, it can be used to prove your legal age, but not everyone knows about it. If you search Reddit, if you search a bit on Quora, you'll find out that many places don't accept it. Now, at that point, during that night, the bouncer, you cannot argue with bouncer because they will just say you're drunk, you are like being aggressive, and then they will just kick you out and you won't get entry into the club. You can complain about it, you can send them message, you can take it up to court or whatever you want to do, but that night will be a mess. Where I lived in Southampton, suddenly some of the nightclubs stopped accepting BRP as a valid proof of ID. And I actually had an argument with the bouncer and they said they will not accept it. They accused me of being too drunk, that I was telling them that BRP is the only source of ID I have in this country. Like, it's my residence permit. Why are you not accepting it? And they said they don't know. It can be fake. It can be anything. The only other thing they can accept at that point from me, who doesn't have a license or anything like that, was my passport. So that night was ruined for me. I did not went back to the club. I just came back home. Now after that, when I knew about this, I started taking my passport with me to nightclub. But it is a very risky thing, because if you take your passport with you and you lose your passport, it is a lot of hassle to get your passport back, especially in a different country. But my friend was really smart about it. I think in 2017, he applied for a UK provisional license and that worked for his ID every single time. I did not do that because I was being very lazy. So after COVID, when I went back for my master's, I applied for a provisional license. I have lost it now, or I could have showed you the card, but here's the photo on the screen with some details blurred out. And I also made the video about the whole process, which is on my channel. Having a UK provisional license, there's not a single place in the UK which will reject it as a form of ID. And that is all I have to say. So with physical BRP gone now, and for all the international students or workers who have moved to the UK, don't carry your passport, apply for a provisional license, and just live stress-free. If you're going to be there for 2-3 years, it's worth spending £35 and you can just carry that as your form of ID. And if you have already been there for a while now and all of the usual places you go to accept your whatever form of ID you have, then it's completely fine. Then you don't need to do that. But if you're new, if you are looking to, get some sort of ID, UK provision license will be the best. The process is really simple. You can go and check it out. You can check it on my channel. The link will be in the description. But the video is 2 years old, so I'm not sure if the process is exactly the same or it has changed. So you can quickly Google it. You can quickly search it on YouTube and you can find some other video which will help you with that. And that was all for this video. So hopefully I would have answered why every single international student or worker need a UK provision license. And if you like this video, hit the like button. If you have any comment regarding this, leave a comment below and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, goodbye.